Hi, welcome to Papa John's Pantry. Remember to like us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Today we are making pizza casserole. It's kind of like goulash, except we're using pepperoni. And we're going to put this in the oven for a little bit. We're going to bake a layer of... I'm a liar. We're going to put it under the broiler. If you have a... if you have a broiler that's in the bottom of your stove down here, you're going to want to just bake this. But if you got a broiler that's up here on the top, we're going to use that to brown the cheese and the last layer of pepperoni when we're done. So you want to get some starter oil going? Alright, so this is where you're going to take your favorite toppings. So like we're just going to do up some pepper strips and onions. We're just going to use frozen veggies. We're going to use a cup of each. And you know, if you like you know, you could use diced ham to make yourself, like, you know, like anything that you like on your pizza. You know, if you're a pineapple person, throw some pineapple in here. If you like mushrooms, throw a can of pre-cooked mushrooms in here, or you know, or you know, slice up some raw ones. So this is something fun. So we're using two jars. These are two 14-ounce jars of pizza sauce. Probably going to be using about four cups of shredded mozzarella, a box of spiral noodles, a package of both sliced and diced pepperoni. Now this can be sometimes hard to find. If you can find the little cups of pepperoni, awesome. If not, buy a stick of pepperoni and cut it up for the frying part. And you're fine. You can add the pepperoni right to that, Jess. This pepperoni right into that thing. All right, so while that's going, we're gonna what's that?
All of it?
Yeah, all of it. We're gonna, in this Dutch oven, we're gonna get our noodles water starting to boil. All right, we'll catch you in a few minutes once it starts to cook up a little bit. All right, water's going. We're gonna throw in now a tablespoon of garlic. And we're gonna sprinkle this with some about a teaspoon's worth of Italian seasoning. Ooh, brand new spices. So just keep stirring it up until, you know, we're gonna get the vegetables done, and then we're gonna wait until the water's boiling, because then the rest of this, once the veggies are cooked, all happens on the stove top and in the oven. This is going to be a very, if you have a top oven broiler, this will probably broil for about 5 to 8 minutes. If you're putting it in the oven, you're going to probably have to bake it for about 20 minutes at 350, just to the top layer of cheese and pepperoni start to you know, melt and brown up. But I want to get the, being from Buffalo, Mama Bear here likes her crispy pepperonis, so we're going to be doing that. All right, so we'll just keep stirring this up every now and again. All right, I'm doing this on high in our electric skillet. If you're doing this on your stovetop, low to medium flame in a skillet on the stove. Catch you in a few. All right, once your veggies are cooked, just go ahead and turn this off. All right, and we're gonna have to wait for the water to boil, and then we're gonna boil. Like I said, I'm using a box of spiral noodles. We're gonna cook those off like normal, nothing fancy with them, and the rest of this will be on the Dutch oven on the top of the stove. All right, so we'll catch you when the noodles are done. Alrighty, welcome back. As you can see, our noodles are cooked and drained. We're gonna add our fried up pepperoni and peppers and onions. So whatever you like on your pizza. You could have put mushrooms in here, bacon bits, ham, you know, any of that stuff. Broccoli, whatever, you know, whatever your favorite pizza stuff is. All right, we're going to add now our two cans of pizza sauce. And if you ask some of your favorite pizzerias, they'll sell you sauce. You just got to ask them for it. That's one of those unknown known things. If you got a favorite pie place by your house, they very well might sell you some sauce. All right, you want to put that over a low flame. We're going to switch to a metal spoon now. Don't mind the zombies in the background. Walking Dead's on. All right, and now we're going to stir in two. We're going to heat this up. We're going to stir in 2 cups of shredded mozzarella cheese. We're going to melt it. Yeah, smidge bit more than 2. I'm not going to leave that little bit in there. All right, we're going to melt that ever so slowly. And then we're going to put this into a 9x13 pan. Now, if you don't want to bake this, you don't have to. Because, everything in here is cooked. Once the cheese is melted, it's going to be nice and gooey. You can eat it that if you don't want to screw around with the broiler and or the oven. But we're gonna turn this into something a little bit more. All right, so I'll catch you when this is done and it's time to add it to the pan. And how do you know when it's gooey? Your cheese will the cheese will no longer be little slivers of cheese. It'll be all nice and stringy. All right, so I'm going to move you to over here, and I'll see you in just a second, folks. All right, so now we're gonna pan spray a 9x13 pan. It can be if you don't have a glass one, a metal one's fine. We're gonna take this. Here, go ahead. You can. Go ahead, scoop it in. Mama Bear's starting to like the videos.
No.
Yeah. Say hi, Mama Bear.
Hi, Mama Bear.
All right. So now we're going to take some more mozzarella cheese and we're going to coat that. We'll save that for, just put that in. We'll use that to serve it up with. And if this part here, if you have like the deli sliced mozzarella, by all means, whatever you want to top this with, you can even use if you're a cheese lover, they have the cheese pizzas. Go ahead and use the cheddar on here, a provolone. Was it still super? I didn't thaw the cheese out long enough, so it's all. We got some clumps.
That's good.
A little bit more. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to take the pepperonis, cover the top. Now you can sprinkle some parsley on here, some basil, some oregano, Italian seasoning. If some of your, some Parmesan cheese. In fact, we're going to sprinkle with some Parmesan cheese because that's going to be good. might as well just finish that up, Jesse. The cheese, there's hardly any in there. Beautiful. All right, I'm going to put this under the broiler for about, we're going to start with 5 minutes, and then I'm going to check it about every 2 until it turns brown. If you're baking this, it's going to bake about 350 for about 15 minutes or so. All right, we will see you in a few once this comes out of the oven. Catch you then. All righty, and there we are. Pizza casserole, nice and toasty from under the broiler. You know, if this is too dark for you, great. If it's not dark enough, keep it under there. And, you know, if you want it to look like this in the oven, it's going to take a good 30, 35 minutes to bake. That's why I like using the broiler, because from the time I turned it off to this was 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Yeah, I mean, it was very quick. That's the joy of the broiler, except the only thing that sucks is if you got one of these goofy broilers down here, you know, the old school ones, there's not enough room to put a pan on top of that. You know, those are just meant for cooking meat. So that's that's the good thing about, you know, you can adjust your rack in the oven and stuff with it being in the, you know, a top broiler. So that's that. Thanks for watching Pizza Casserole.